What's up, guys? Trail here, better known as Budget Bill, and this is your third stimulus check update and stimulus package update for Thursday, March the 18th. I hope a lot of you have received your stimulus check in your accounts yesterday, as it was the official payment day according to the IRS. And we received word that about 90 million Americans had their $1,400 stimulus checks direct deposited into their accounts as of yesterday.
The White House has said 85% of households will receive a payment, and the money is coming as President Biden hits the road to tout his relief package. Scott, as we know, those checks are one of the most popular parts of the law.
So congratulations to you on receiving your stimulus checks, and I hope the money will go long for each and every one of you. But if you are one of those that hasn't received your stimulus payment yet, then this news is probably not that exciting for you. But don't fret, help is on the way, guys. Please be patient, as more and more people will be receiving these each day for the next several weeks. I also want to say thank you to all of you that commented on the last video about what your plans were on spending your stimulus payments. I will say that I didn't see anything too crazy that blew my mind, but I think the one thing that I did see, that someone posted that they were going to buy them an electric scooter to get around in Philadelphia instead of using a vehicle. So I thought that that was a pretty cool way to spend their money. You know, some people are just upset when they see others online or wherever the case may be who received a stimulus check that doesn't necessarily need it for food or shelter, but it's just extra money to some people. But I don't think that we should be upset about that. You might have a 24-year-old that's working a full-time job, but he lives at home with his parents. He would probably be entitled to a stimulus check, but his parents are still supporting him, so he doesn't really need to spend it on either rent or groceries or bills. So I think that we need to be mindful when we judge someone else on how they spend their stimulus checks. But then again, on the flip side, you might have someone that's always looking for a handout, and then you use their money to buy a 75-inch OLED TV. But hey, people will be people, right? But hey, let's go ahead and talk about the $300 unemployment benefits and when they will be coming. And then the IRS has extended the tax deadline, and we also learned of more states offering more grants. Those are just some of the topics that we are going to cover today. If this is your first time to the channel, hey, welcome and glad to have you. What we like to encourage everyone to do is to join the Budget Billies community so that you can have fun with us. So you want to go ahead and click on the subscribe button down below. And if you like this type of content, go ahead and hit the like button for me. Okay, now let's go ahead and jump right into the video. What's up, guys? So far, there have been 90 million stimulus checks deposited into bank accounts all over America. This is part of the first wave of stimulus payments from the Treasury Department and the IRS, which totals about $242 billion. Wow! Additionally, batches of deposits will be coming in the next few weeks. The Treasury Department also mailed out 150,000 physical paper checks to individuals. So guys, help is on the way. Now, if you haven't received yours yet, please be patient, as these payments are on the way. Yesterday, or Wednesday, was the official payday of when the direct deposits were deployed. Most people should have received them by now. So my advice to all of you, continue to be patient, and more checks are being deposited every day. And if you have received your stimulus payment, let us know in the comments section so that we can all celebrate with you. This is some great news, and this is a great community, and we all get excited when good things happen to other people. Now, moving on, when are the $300 unemployment checks supposed to start? As part of the American Rescue Plan, they approved of the $300 weekly boost checks to be given to those that are still unemployed. Unfortunately, they are not expecting the unemployment benefits to start until mid-April or even later, according to the Department of Labor. They are saying that states need several weeks to just update their computer systems and to adapt to the new changes that were included in Biden's stimulus relief plan. The Labor Department put out an official statement on Monday. It reads, acknowledging that states need time to modify their computer systems to accommodate the extensions and the modifications provided under ARPA. The department expects many states will need until the middle of April or later to implement the new provisions and to begin notifying individuals. Now, if you live in California, a recent report from the EDD, or the Employment Development Department, said that California has a backlog in unemployment claims of well over 1 million in unemployment claims. 1 million, guys. Come on now. That's just crazy. I'm sure majority of these people really need this money right now, and the state is not doing anything about it. And this surge happened in early February, and the EDD said that they would have the dashboard up and running in no time. And now it has been 2 months since they made that statement. And get this, in the past, the EDD paid out $10.4 billion to unemployment claims without verifying anyone's identity. And then they paid $810 million to prison inmates. And in January of this year, the state agency admitted that total fraud could reach $31 billion. This is insane for this department. Whoever is running the EDD should be removed from all duties, and someone else should take over and run this company. They are failing in all areas during the pandemic as more and more people suffer right now. And they are not getting anything right now because the EDD has failed the American people. Now, in other news, the IRS came out yesterday and extended the U.S. tax deadline. The normal date every year is April the 15th, but because of all the confusion with the taxes, dealing with the pandemic, and receiving these stimulus checks all at the same time, it's just causing more confusion for most people. So they are extending the deadline from April the 15th to May the 17th. So that gives people an additional month and 2 days to get their taxes done. The IRS commissioner stated that this continues to be a tough time for many people, and the IRS wants to continue to do everything possible to help taxpayers navigate the unusual circumstances related to the pandemic, while also working on important tax administration responsibilities. This also helps out people who owe money on their taxes, so now they have an extra month and 2 days to get them paid. And if you payers need additional time, then you can submit your returns and request for an extension. But state taxes are different depending on what state you live in. Those might actually still be due on May the 17th. And then last but not least, we have more grants being approved in a few more new states. Today we have Massachusetts awarding about $30 million in grants for early education and child care providers. The EEC, or the Massachusetts Department of Early Education and Care, announced plans to distribute $110 million in stimulus funds through operational grants that will be available to the EEC licensed providers. This will help maintain current child care capacity during the pandemic and the recovery. As people return back to work, child care and education facilities will reopening and expanding their capacity. I'm sure most of you would agree that child care services are a vital component in the economic recovery to help families return back to work. Governor Charlie Baker said, "Our administration is committed to supporting families and child care providers across Commonwealth. This $30 million investment represents funding for the critical infrastructure of safe and stable child care to facilitate families and guardians' ability to return to work and to the economic recovery. Also, we have $7.5 million in relief grants are going to Lehigh Valley in Pennsylvania. This is a loan program that will be used to help Lehigh Valley hotels and restaurants continue to survive during this pandemic." Officials announced yesterday that the Rising Tide Community Loan Fund will help distribute the $7.5 million to Lehigh and Northampton counties. The Lehigh County executive, Philip Armstrong, said that these grants will help one of the industries that needs the most help right now, which is the hospitality industry. He said that they have been hurt, as many other businesses have as well. But now that we have a chance to reach out and help them, I told you guys yesterday that Pennsylvania received $145 million for the CHIRP program, and that money will be divided among the counties based on population. Grants up to $10,000 will be awarded to help alleviate lost revenue and pay for eligible operating expenses due to the pandemic. So, guys, like I said earlier in the video, help is on the way. We are seeing several states and local communities offering assistance to everyone. I'm so glad Americans are coming together to help everyone out during these economic times. It's just a beautiful thing, guys. Also, I want to remind you guys that if you live in Florida, I told you guys on the last video that Governor said the economy in Florida is still doing very well and wasn't that bad as a result of the pandemic. And now he is calling for $1,000 stimulus checks to go to first responders for all of their hard work and their dedication. I really hope this gets approved very soon, guys. Now, if you live in Florida or know someone that does, make sure that you let them know about this benefit that might be approved in the coming weeks. Now, I plan on trying to keep an eye out on this for it to happen in Florida, but just in case I miss it, I want you guys to do the same as well. And then let me know or let the community know down below in the comment section. But other than that, guys, hey, this has been your third stimulus check update news for today. If you enjoyed any of this information today or found it to be useful, be sure to hit the like button for me. It definitely helps out a lot and it tells YouTube to share this video with others. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button for me so that you can be a part of this community. And hit the notification bell to be notified of each new video. Again, as always, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.